Good morning. Welcome to Chair Yoga. My name is Barry, and I'm recording these videos for the crossings. I really miss being there in person, but I'm grateful for the opportunity to record these and make them available to you. Chair Yoga is so important to get the body moving, to get the breath deep and full. We're going to start out with a breathing practice. I know you don't have one of these. This is called a Hoberman sphere, but it's a really good visual to help you imagine your breath. So before we get started, you want to build from the ground up. Feet are hip width apart, toes are lifted and spread. Draw your navel towards your spine, relax your shoulders, draw your chin in slightly. Now as you're breathing, you can visualize the breath going down the length of your spine and then back up. But it's really nice to watch this. So let's take in a deep inhale through the nose, full exhale back out through the nose. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhaling. Deep full inhale. Exhaling. Now continuing to imagine that, place your hands on your low belly. You want your breath to fill up the lungs and expand so nicely like the sphere that your low belly even rises. So sitting high up on your sit bones, take a deep inhale. Feel the rise of your low belly. Exhale and feel the fall. Deep full inhale. Exhaling. Bring your hands to your ribs. Deep full inhale. Follow the rhythm of your breath. Exhaling. Feel the ribs expand as you inhale. Feel the ribs come back to neutral as you exhale. For a complete yogic breath, you want 40% to low belly, 40 to the ribs, and then take your hands to the opposite collarbone, the clavicle. Taking a deep inhale here as you're ready. And an exhale. You will feel some movement here, but only about 20%. Often when we're in high stress situations, we tend to just breathe in our upper body. It's not nearly as efficient. That's why we say slow down, take a deep breath. And it actually affects the vagus nerve that helps us to calm down. Good. So stay in with a deep, full breath. And notice after doing a breath practice and focusing on your breath, do you feel any different than when you first got started with the class? There may be a shift, there may not be. Simply notice. Now, in the chapel, when we usually have the chair yoga, I provide you with tennis balls, and I'm hoping that a lot of you have your tennis balls with you. It's a really good way to wake up your feet. Your feet, there's fascia throughout your body. It's a connective tissue. And sometimes from not walking a lot or wearing tight socks and shoes, our feet fall asleep. And rolling it on the tennis ball helps to break that up and make your foundation, your feet. When you're standing up, your feet are your foundation. You want them to be strong, awake, and alive. So using a tennis ball is a really good idea. If you don't have a tennis ball, you can use a bottle of water, any size bottle of water. This one I happen to have frozen. If you have foot pain, or if you're just tired, it feels really good to roll your foot on that frozen bottle. It gives pushback, resistance, and we need resistance to strengthen. So just take a water bottle, stick it in the freezer, and then you have a nice vehicle for massaging your feet. And then you could alternate with another one and put hot water in it. Go hot, cold, hot, cold. That's always very therapeutic. All right. So let's get started. Sitting high up on your sit bones. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. You want to draw your chin in towards your soft palate. Take a deep full inhale through the nose. Then a cleansing exhale through the mouth. When we breathe in and out through the nose, that's called Ujjayi breath, sound breath. You can actually hear your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Good. Lower the chin towards your chest, towards your sternum. Feel the muscles of your shoulders and back as they adjust to what you're doing. Inhale, look up to the sky. Exhale and draw the chin back down. Breath is the most important thing in yoga, and movement with your breath. Every movement on or off the mat, exhaling should begin with either an inhale or an exhale, coming back to center. Good. Now let's take the head over to the left and make a nice big circle. Slow and easy. Feeling all of the sensations, hearing all the sounds. 2 circles around in this direction. If there's any areas of resistance, slow down there. Feel that. You come back to center this time, taking a deep inhale. Exhaling, taking it around to the other side. 2 big, slow, steady circles. And make sure you're continuing to breathe. You can name your breath. Say it silently to yourself. Breathing in on the inhale. Breathing out on the exhale. Good. And then come back to center. Let's begin rolling the shoulder blades back. And roll the shoulder blades forward. Good. Doesn't that feel nice? All right. Inhale, sweep your arms out shoulder level. You're still sitting high on your sit bones. Your toes are still lifted and spread, but you're sending energy out through your fingertips. At the same time, draw the upper arm bones, the humerus, into the socket. Good. Bend at the elbows, bringing the fingertips to your shoulders. Then we're going to moving your elbows and your shoulders. We're going to make circles forward. And then make circles back. Again, helping the range of motion. Yoga helps to strengthen, support, and then increase range of motion. Good. Next, inhale, extend the arms back out. Then you want to bring the thumbs in. I'll bring my hands in so you can see. You can bring the thumbs in, release. Index finger, release. Middle finger, release. Ring fingers, release. And pinkies, and release. Now you want to make fists and release. Fists and release. Fists and release. Roll the wrists forward. And then roll the wrists back. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Draw those upper arm bones into the shoulders. Good. Energy out through the fingertips. On your next exhale, lower the arms back down by your side. You want to lengthen your spine. I have lots of toys today. One that I like to associate with the spine is we tend to sit and be crunched down. You want to lengthen your spine, just like the slinky. Deep inhale, you lengthen your spine. Exhale, then we're going to fold forward. Okay? So keeping that in your mind, even if you can't do the poses that we're doing, if you're just laying in, you could be in a hospital bed and listen to this and visualize yourself doing it. And the mind is so powerful. The mind can help to heal our bodies. Inhale, sweep your arms, up and overhead, palms together. Exhale and bending at the elbows. You're going to bring the fingertips towards the shoulder blades. Inhale, fingertips back up to the sky. Exhale and hinging at the hip, not at the waist, hinging at the hip, coming halfway forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, think of the slinky. Exhale and just melting out over the legs. Stay with your breath, deep and full. On your next inhale, rise up halfway, spine is long. Then on your next inhale, come back up to seated. These inversions where your head's below your heart are so good for the circulatory system, the respiratory system, and the nervous system. All the systems, all right? We'll do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, palms together. Exhale and bending at the elbows. Keep the elbows drawn in close to your head. Feel your heart open. Just allow your heart to open. On your next breath, inhale, fingertips to the sky. Exhale and hinging at the hip joint, folding halfway forward. Deep inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale and folding out over the legs. Take the left hand towards the right foot. Bring the right hand to your hip. We're going to take a 3-part twist to the right. So on a deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and twisting from low belly. Deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale and twisting from the ribs, the solar plexus. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and twisting from the heart. Your right hand can stay on the hip, or you can externally rotate it and reach for the sky. Energy out through the fingertips, but still drawing the arm into the shoulder. Keep it stable and strong. Next, inhale, come back to center. Exhale and melting out over your legs. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhaling, inhale, come back up to seated. Good, it's good for the digestive system, the twist. All right, taking it to the other side. Deep inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, palms together. Exhaling, bending at the elbows. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. Exhale and hinging halfway forward. Keep your spine long like there's a yardstick along your back. Chin's drawn in. Deep inhale, exhale and folding out over the legs. Take your left hand towards the right foot and bring your other hand to the hip. We're going into the 3-part twist. So deep inhale to lengthen, exhale and twisting from the low belly. Inhale, lengthen, exhale and twisting from the ribs. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, and twisting from the heart. Keep your chin in line with your sternum and keep your chin drawn in. Left hand can stay on the hip, or you can externally rotate and reach for the sky. Notice your breath. Keep it deep and full. If you're starting to hold your breath or it's jagged, bring the hand down, come slightly out of the twist. Your breath is your guide. Inhale, mindfully come back to the fold. Visualize the tip of your tailbone. From there, as you inhale, see yourself coming up one vertebra at a time. See how slowly you can rise up. Good. Draw those shoulder blades down and back. Chin is in. Now, I haven't talked about your gaze today, where your eyes go. You want to keep a very focused gaze, but a softly focused gaze. And you want to keep it just above the horizon, just above eye level. That's called your drishti. You want to keep your gaze uplifted because it truly helps to uplift your spirits. If you're looking down, let gravity pull you down, you tend to have your spirits come down. So consciously make an effort to keep your eyes lifted. Sometimes even lift the corners of your mouth. That helps as well. All right, we're going to go towards the legs, and we're going to do the calf pump. Inhale, roll high up on the balls of your feet. Exhale and lower and down. Inhale, roll high up on the balls. Exhale and lower and down. This helps to bring fluid circulation up instead of allowing it to settle in the ankles or the feet. Inhale, exhale, and you can do this seated or standing. Follow your breath. All right, reestablish from the ground up. Toes lifted and spread. Feet and legs hip width apart. Sitting up high on the sit bones. Chin drawn in. Deep inhale, draw the right thigh in. Exhaling, lifting the leg just up off the floor. Stay with your breath. You're drawing the thigh in and up towards the low belly. First focal point. First focal point is your low belly, your hara. Second is your heart. Third is your soft palate, the back of the roof of your mouth. Deep inhale. Exhaling, lowering it down. Notice if you feel a difference in one leg than the other. Opposite leg, your left leg. Inhale, draw the thigh bone in and up. Exhale, and the leg just floats up off the mat. You're drawn up from low belly. Imagine your belly muscles drawing your leg up. Shoulder blades down and back. Stay in with your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale and lowering it down. Now I brought my friend Ashti today. Ashti is the Sanskrit word for bone tissue. I wanted to give you a visual of the actual socket. This is the femur bone right here. It has a big ball on the end called the greater trochanter, or the head of the femur, sorry. And it spins around in this cup-like socket called the acetabulum. So we're going to do some exercises to help keep the range of motion here and lubricate this joint. It's a ball and socket joint. It's the head of the femur going into the socket. Thank you, Ashti. All right, so sitting up high on your sit bones, drawing your thigh bones in, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale, exhale, and lifting the right leg. Now we're going to make little circles. Think of Ashti and his head of femur into the acetabulum. Rolling that around. It's like oiling the joints. Your next deep inhale, reverse the direction. Just little circles. Working on those deep stabilizer muscles that are going to keep your hips strong and secure. Deep inhale, draw the thigh in. Exhale and lift in the opposite leg. Make little circles out. Remember that ball and socket joint. Woo. Too many toys today. Never too many toys. And then exhaling, going the other way. I'm a retired science teacher, so I have lots of science toys. All right, so let's roll up on the balls of the feet again with the inhale. Lower down on the exhale. Inhale, roll up on the balls. Exhaling. Good. Inhale, draw the femur in. Exhale and lift the legs straight out. Now as you do this, notice if you're still drawing your navel to your spine and your shoulders down and back. Roll the ankle in. Keeping the legs strong and active. Roll the ankle out. Good. And release. Take that same move to the other side. Deep inhale, draw in and up. Exhale and lift in the legs straight out in front of you. Shoulder blades relax. Roll the ankle in. Roll the ankle out. And that is my ankle, snap, crackling, and popping. Good. Okay, back to the other side. Deep inhale, draw in and up. Exhale and extend in the leg. This time we're going to point the foot, draw the foot back, curl the toes, and release. Now, set the foot down. If you can't curl your toes, if they're not there yet, visualize it happening. If you see it happening in your mind, you're going to work towards that. Everything, we're all on a path. We're all on a journey. We're all at different stages. Deep inhale, draw up. Exhaling, lifting the foot. This is called plantar flexion when you point, dorsiflexion when it's back, and curl the toes and release. Point, flex, curl the toes, release. One more time, keeping that leg strong and active, keeping your breath deep and full. Lower it down. Good. Readjust. Toes lifted and spread. Thighs drawn in and up. Ribs up and out of your waist. Shoulder blades down and back. Remember not to lead with your chin. We're going to keep the chin drawn back. That lengthens the cervical spine, your neck. It lengthens the neck to keep the chin drawn in. Okay, deep inhale. Exhale and lift in the other leg. We're going to point, flex, curl the toes, release. Point, flex, curl the toes, release. One more. Point, flex, curl those toes, even if you can't, visualize it, and release. And your feet back down to the ground. Good. Okay, we're going to take the right leg out to the side, come into a 45-degree angle. We're going to do a seated warrior sequence. All right? First, we're going to go into warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1, but your toes are still lifted and spread, thighs drawn in and up, spine is long. Turn it towards the right leg. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. This is Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Inhale, palms together. Exhale and bring in the arms down to heart center. Then extend the right leg out, the right arm out over the right leg, and the left arm back behind you. Arms are strong, tailbone scooped, neck drawn in. Deep inhale to lengthen the spine. This is Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. You're going to lower the back arm and inhale, sweep the front arm up and over. Revolved. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Exhale, and you're going to hinge at the hip joint. Come to your full extension. And then lower the arm. Your arm might be up on your thigh, or it might reach all the way to the floor. Sweep the back arm up and over, and you want it pointing towards this side of the room. Your bicep is near your ear. Your toes are still lifted and spread. Navel to spine. Shoulders are relaxed. Good. This is extended side angle. With a deep inhale, you're going to rise up, drawn up from low belly, back to warrior 2, and release. Bring the thigh in, and we'll take that to the other side. Left leg out to the side, creating a 90-degree angle. Lift and spread your toes. Draw your femurs into the hip socket. Scoop the tailbone and breathe. Deep inhale through the nose. Cleansing exhale through the mouth. Good. Slightly twist over towards the left leg. With a deep inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Feel your strength. Feel your own power from within you. Your stability, your strength. Inhale, palms together. Exhaling, arms to the heart. And then open up. Left arm out over left leg. Right arm is behind you. Spine is still long. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, back arm lowers. Front arm up and overhead. Feel the stretch in the side body lengthening. Inhale, back to Warrior 2. Exhale and hinging at the hip joint, coming forward. Bring the front arm to your thigh and sweep the back arm up and over. Keep your breath deep and full. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, rise back up to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale and lower in your arms. Mindfully bring the leg back. Good. Okay, we'll do Garudasana, eagle pose. Bring your fingertips underneath your right leg. You're going to cross over as high up as you can, whatever level, whatever stage is best for you. Sit high up on the sit bones. Inhale, sweep the arms out to your side, shoulder level. Right leg's on top. So as you bring it in, your left arm is going to be on top. Then give yourself a nice hug. Say, good job for doing chair yoga today. Say, I love you. One more time. I love you. Saying that to yourself. Stay here. Bring the backs of the arms together. This is a very appropriate stage. Or you can twist all the way around. Your next deep inhale. Open up. On your exhale, hinge from the hip. Keep the spine long. Avoid collapsing in the low belly. Inhale, open. Exhale and hinging forward. One more on this side. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Coming forward. Come back to center. Very mindfully. Transitions are the most important. Want your transitions to be smooth, and every movement is preceded by either an inhale or an exhale. Notice how you feel after doing Garudasana. I always think of it as wringing out a dish rag. We're getting all that ama, the gunked up stuff, and get it moving. Often after Garudasana, you might start coughing, breaking the phlegm up. That's good. You might have to go to the bathroom, getting stuff moving down here, getting peristalsis going. Those are all beneficial side effects. Bring the other thigh up and cross it over. Cross it up as high as you can. Inhale, sweep the arms out to your side. Left leg is on top. So the right arm will be on top. Give yourself that nice hug. Bring the backs of the arms together. You can stay whichever stage. You can keep your breath deep and full. You want to play your edge. You want to go deep. You want to be at a point of a little bit of stress. But you need to have your breath deep and full. So if you're holding your breath or it's jagged, back up a little. Deep inhale, exhaling. Doesn't mean to come completely out of the pose. Just back out a little. Inhale, open. Exhale and hinging. One more. Deep inhale to open. Exhale and hinging forward. Keeping the spine long. Chin drawn in and gaze lifted. Inhale back to center. Mindfully transitioning out. Be gentle and loving with yourself. Good. Inhale, roll up on the balls of your feet. Exhale and lowering. One more. Inhale, exhaling. And then mindfully, on an exhale, make your way up to standing. You can certainly continue in a seated position, or you can make your way to standing. The choice is always yours. So from standing, make sure that your chair is sturdy and folded out completely. Or if you're using a walker, please make sure that your walker is locked. Inhale, roll high up on the balls of your feet. Exhale and lower and down. This is one you could do standing behind a grocery cart, in line, even though it's been a long time since I've been at Target. Inhale, roll high up on your feet. Exhale and lowering. Or you can, if you're standing in front of the microwave or coffee pot waiting for something to be done, this is a great activity for that. All right, come back to neutral. Toes are lifted and spread. Tailbone scoop. Ribs up and out of the waist. Shoulder blades relaxed. Chin drawn in. Deep inhale. Exhale and step in the right foot back about a leg's length. Inhale. Your toes are all pointing towards the top of the chair. Inhale, sweep your right arm up and overhead. Exhaling, hinging forward. This is Parsvottanasana. You can feel the nice stretch in the back of the hamstrings. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and lower in the arm. Do that one more time. Inhale, sweep the arm up. Exhale and hinging at the hip. Folding forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and arm to the side. Come to the toes of your back foot. Exhale and step into the chair. Good. We'll take Parsvottanasana to the other side. Deep inhale. Exhale and step in the left leg back about a leg's length. Again, keep your hips squared to the front of the room. Toes are all pointing towards the front. Hold on with your right hand. Inhale, sweep the left arm up and overhead. Exhale and hinging at the hip. Deep inhale. Exhale and rising back up. Notice this time we're moving only on the exhale. Deep inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale and hinging forward. Stay in the fold for your inhale. And then when you're ready to exhale, rise back up to standing. Lower the arm. Come to the toes of the back foot. Exhale and step into the chair. Let's go heel toe, heel toe. Get in a wider stance. And your toes are going to be pointing out at an angle, about 45 degrees. Deep inhale. Exhale and bending at the knees. Coming down into horse or goddess stance. On your inhale, rise back up. That's my hips popping. Feels good. Exhale and coming into the pose. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and we'll take it down. See if you can come down a little bit lower this time. And we'll stay in the pose for a full breath cycle. Then on your next inhale, rise up. Good. Heel toe, moving from the hip. Now we'll do Utkatasana, fierce pose. Feet are hip width apart. Draw navel to spine. Deep inhale. Exhale and sit your hips back like there's an invisible chair behind you. Keep your spine long. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, rise back up. Feel the strength of your legs, your low body. Do it again. Deep inhale. Exhale and sit in the hips back. You can stay right here. This is a very strong stage. Or you can sweep one. If you're feeling really stable, sweep both arms up and overhead. Keep the chin drawn in. I'm leading with my chin. Draw that chin back. And keep your gaze, your drishti lifted. Inhale, rise up. Exhale and arms to your side. It's a very strong pose. Feel how strong you are. It's a fierce pose. One more time. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale and sit in those hips back. Keep your knees in line with your ankle, and the knee is right over the second toe. Stay in here, or inhale, sweep one or both arms up and overhead. Keep your breath deep and full. And on your next inhale, rise up. Exhale and arms to your side. Good. Now we'll do tree pose, Vrikshasana. Now the transition into this is very important. You don't want to just go up, I'm going into tree pose, okay? You want to make it very methodical. With the inhale, you're going to shift weight into your left leg. With the exhale, you're going to bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the shin or to the ankle. Build in from the ground up. Then you're going to bring one hand or both hands to heart center. Keeping your breath deep and full. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Stay with your breath. Keep your gaze lifted. And if you happen to fall out of the pose, okay, this is yoga practice. Then you try again. You rebuild from the ground, toes lifted and spread, and then you come back into the pose. Talk nicely to yourself, lovingly to yourself. Some days you're balanced, some days you're not. The more we practice being balanced, the more balance we'll have in every aspect of our lives. So take your time, build your foundation, ground up. Inhale, switch to weight to the right leg. Exhale and bring in the sole of the left to the ankle or to the inside of the calf. You can stay there or bring one, both hands to heart center. Vrikshasana, tree pose. See, even the teacher comes out of it sometimes. Start over, rebuild, and come back to the pose. Good. Release. Softly close your eyes, and I'll share with you a mantra that gets me through so much. Silently to yourself on the inhale, say, I am all right. And on the exhale, right now. I am all right. Right now. I am all right. Right now. Good. All right. Now we're going to do what's called wall push. You keep your chair where your chair is. I'm just moving mine so you can see what I'm doing better. Coming up to the back of the chair. Build in from the ground up. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale, and we're going to step one foot and then the other one back. Coming into a 90-degree angle. Your sit bones are pointing to the wall behind you. Keep your ears in line with your arms and draw your navel to your spine. Deep inhale. Exhale and stepping back up to the top of the chair. okay? We're gonna do it again. This time, try lifting one foot off the mat and then the other. You'll accomplish that by drawing in and up and drawing up from the navel, bringing the navel to the spine, okay? Let's try that together. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale and coming into the 90-degree angle. You can keep as much bend in your knees as you need, okay? From here, deep inhale, drawing navel to spine, femur up into the hip. Exhale and lifting one foot up and off the mat. Staying with your breaths and energy out through that lifted foot. And lower it back down. Taking it to the other side, deep inhale. Exhale and the leg just floats up off the mat. Keep your spine long. Gently lower it down. Deep inhale. Exhale and walk into the top of the mat. Good. Okay, come to the right side of your chair. Hold on with the left hand. And shift weight into the left foot. Then we're gonna, the deep inhale, lift the knee up. Again, you're drawing that femur into the socket, drawing the low belly up towards the heart, to the focal points. Low belly, heart, soft palate. Everything's drawn in together. Gently lower. Inhale, draw it up. Place your fingertips on your knee. Exhale and open it out to the side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale and extending the leg out in front. Keeping your body alignment nice and tall. Exhale and lower the foot and swing it back behind you. Coming into a version of Warrior 3. Legs extended out behind you. Inhale, rise back up, bringing the leg with you. Good. Let's do that again. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Inhale back to center. Exhale and extending the leg out in front. Deep inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhaling. Bringing the foot back behind you. Inhale, rise up to standing. Again, work at your stage. Come into the other side of the chair. Hand on the chair. Shift weight into the right leg. My right and your right are opposite. Inhale. Draw the left leg up. Exhale and opening. Inhale back to center. Notice how my spine is long and straight. It's not moving around. Legs extended. Deep inhale. Exhale and keeping the legs straight. Hinging at the hip, coming forward. Inhale, rise back up to standing. Good. One more cycle of that. Deep inhale. Draw the thigh in. Exhale and open it out to the side. Shoulders are down and back. Inhale back to center. Exhale and extending the leg. Deep full inhale. Exhale and bringing the leg back behind you. Inhale, rise up. Come to the back of the chair. Do 2 more calf pumps. Inhale. Exhale. This time stay up. Stay up on your balls of your feet for a full breath cycle. And then exhaling, lowering down. And then mindfully make your way back to seated. Remember that transition, the way we move from one thing to the other is so important. It's just like the world is transitioning back to being open. We need to do that very mindfully, kindly, and lovingly, just like transitions on the mat. Be mindful. Be aware of what you're doing. Okay? Take your left hand to your right knee. Right hand to the chair. Another twist. Deep inhale. Exhale and twist in from low belly, from the ribs, and from the heart. Keeping your breath deep and full. Exhaling, coming back to center. Take it to the other side. Hand to knee, hand to chair. Toes are still lifted and spread. I'm sitting very high up on my sit bones. I feel them grounded into the chair. Deep inhale, exhale and twist in from low belly. Another deep inhale to lengthen, exhale and twist in from the ribs. Deep inhale, exhale and twist in from the heart. Keep your chin in line with the sternum and keep your chin drawn in and your gaze lifted. Breath is still deep and full. Inhale, come back to center. Okay, lift your fingertip, put your fingertips underneath your thigh. Take hold of your foot and bring it across. This is a great hip opener. Opening the hip up, giving room for the nerves to go through. So everybody has room. Okay, deep inhale to lengthen the spine. You can stay right here or exhale and leading with your heart, hinging slightly forward. Keep the chin drawn in. You want to lead with your heart. Staying with your breath. Deep inhale, rise back up. Let's give your foot a loving massage. Feel gratitude for the foot. Gratitude for the ankle, the calf, the knee. In this pose, it's important to keep your toes active, your feet active, because that protects the knee. There's muscles that run all the way up. And it strengthens and protects. Take that to the other side. Lift the thigh up, draw it in and up. Take hold of the foot and allow your hip to open. Now, if you're comparing yourself to me, don't do that. I've been doing this a long time, and you might be very new. So be proud of the stage that you're at and look at the different levels. There's always more. There's always another stage. Keeping the foot active. Let's go ahead and give this foot some love. And the calf and the knee. As you give yourself a bath or as you put lotion on, make sure you do it with gratitude. Don't just hurry up and go through it and do it. Make nice circular motions and give yourself attention. Give your body gratitude and love. Deep inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and keeping the chin drawn in, leading with your heart, hinging forward. Feel the stretch in your hip. Deep breath in, full breath out. I am all right now. Inhale, rise back up to center and gently lower the foot back down. Roll the shoulders back and roll the shoulders forward. Place your hands on your knees if they're not already there and hinge slightly forward. We're going to do cat's breath vinyasa. With a deep inhale, you arch the upper spine. Exhale and draw the shoulder blades down and back and the heart opens. Inhale, arch the upper spine. Exhale and draw the heart forward. Shoulder blades down and back. One more. Deep inhale. Exhaling. And come back to center. From here, we're going to inhale, sweep the left arm up and out to the side. Exhale, and we're going to thread it under the right and come to rest towards our shoulder. Stay here for a full breath cycle. And then inhale, come back up to center. Taking it to the other side. Inhale, sweep the arm out to the side. Exhaling, threading it under. Coming to rest near your shoulder. Spine's long. Breath deep and full. Just getting the body moving. Using all the joints. Come back to neutral on an inhale. Good. Draw your chin down towards your chest, and then take the head to one side. Take it to the other. Come back to center. And now we'll get prepared for Shavasana. Shavasana is a relaxed pose. You want to get completely relaxed into your chair. Sit your hips back. Might extend your legs out a little. You want to get in your most comfortable position. Now your eyes are lifted still. Your gaze is lifted. But then close your eyes. You have lifted gaze behind closed eyes. Your palms can be down on your thighs or up. Or you can make a circle with your hand. But visualize your breath. Feel the breath as it goes in through the nostrils. Feel the breath as it goes back out through the nostrils. Visualize your breath as a soft white light going down the length of your spine on the inhale. The soft white light goes back up the length of your spine on the exhale. Follow that for one more full breath cycle. Soft white light down the length of your spine on the inhale. Soft light back up the length of your spine on the exhale. Then we'll release that with a cleansing breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and exhale through the mouth. Just letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Bring your awareness to your feet, to your toes, the arches of your feet, the heel, the ankle. Relax your feet. Bring your awareness to your calves. Relax your calves. Relax your thighs. Let your thighs and your hips just melt into your seat, into your support. Relax your hands, your wrists. Relax your elbows and your arms. Let your low belly soften. Feel the area around your heart soften. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Allow your teeth to part slightly behind closed lips. Even notice your tongue. Release your tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the muscles of your face. There's a muscle right between your eyebrows. It's kind of butterfly shaped. Just visualize that muscle opening up as you allow your forehead to relax. Just completely relax. gradually bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Begin to awaken your body by just gently moving your fingers, gently moving your toes, and a little bit bigger motion with your wrists and your ankles. And if you'd like, you can take a nice stretch with your arms overhead, your legs extended out. And then bring your hands together, palms together at heart center. It's Anjali Mudra. Once again, building from ground up. Toes lifted and spread. Sit high on your sit bones. Gaze is lifted behind closed eyes. Feel gratitude. Feel love. You are loved. You are loved. Repeat after me. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at ease. May I be free from suffering. May I be peaceful. May I be happy. May I be at ease. This concludes chair yoga for today. Deep gratitude to each of you for viewing. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.